Hey yo, what's poppin' with all of my good old friends at the TV? I hope you guys all having a great day. So today we got ourselves the success teaser from L2E right here, and like I've been talking about a couple of times, everybody that's been telling me about this movie has just said that it's an absolute freaking incredible experience, man. So I think we should just check out this success teaser right here, have ourselves a bit of fun, and well, just keep the hype train going, man. So let's roll it and let's see what we got. Death to evil. We can all agree with that.
Stephen തിരിച്ചു വരണം.
Sometimes evil is a necessary thing, though. You gotta keep that in mind, man. Sometimes an evil can be necessary. Just saying.
സ്റ്റീഫൻ തിരിച്ചു വരണം.
Why is closing?
പിതാവിൻ്റെയും പുത്രൻ്റെയും ഇടയിൽ വിരിഞ്ഞ ഇരുട്ടിൻ്റെ പൂവ് തമോഗോളങ്ങളുടെ എമ്പുരാൻ.
Wait, I did not quite catch that. Biggest international success of Malayalam cinema. So this is literally the highest grossing in India itself, plus on top of that, internationally, also for a Malayalam movie, obviously. We'll talk about this after.
Abraham, Qureshi, Abraham. Bada.
Just think about that. Alright? Mohanlal has been in the game for how many years? I think his career, I don't even remember, bro. I remember someone telling me about how long he's been in like his career's been going. Could you like career something like that? Maybe I didn't even spell that right. But how long has his career gone on for? His career's been spanning for over 45 years. Just think about that for 1 second. His career's been expanding for 45 years, and after 45 years, he, at least for the Malayalam, but there might be some movies that's not Malayalam that he's been in that might have been bigger, but we just talk about Malayalam movies. This is the biggest success of his entire career. It is the biggest success of all time. After 45 years in the game, do you realize that most actors, after 10, 15 years, you never hear about them again? And if you do, they're in some sort of trash B movie that you'll never ever care about. There is almost no actors, and it doesn't matter if it's Indian cinema, if it's Hollywood, if it's whatever it might be. It can be anywhere around the world. There are so few people that has the ability to have a career go for over 20 years and still be that guy, like a Tom Cruise, right? Where it's like he's been in the game for so long, but somehow, some way still manages to be on top of it, and not just be on top of it, be better than never before. And that is exactly what he's, bro, that's so fucking cool to me, right? Because it is literally one of the hardest things to do in the entire world, bro. There are very few people that manages to do stuff like this, bro. And it blows me away that, first of all, your passion can still be there. Because imagine he did what? I believe it said over like 360. He's acted in over 400 films. 400 films. So passion is still there. And excitement must still be there in some sort of way, because that kind of leans into passion in like some sort of way, right? So You still have that after all this time, after all these movies, and then there must be not just passion, but a insane fire inside you to still wanting to do better, to still wanting to give your fans what you think they deserve, and then even more on top of that, bro. Not just going to work, doing your whatever movie, not giving a flying F about anything, and just knowing that your fans are gonna go watch the movie because you just want to milk them for money, right? You are going to it with your best intentions, your best work, and working your ass off, because being an actor is obviously not an easy job, bro. I've never tried it myself, right? But I've watched enough behind the scenes documentaries, been enough interested in movies in general to know that being an actor is not life on rose petals, bro. It just simply isn't, man. I'm not saying it's the hardest job in the world, because it is far, far from the hardest work in the world, bro. There's a lot of hard work. I am just saying that it still requires a lot. It's long days, it's long hours, it's a certain amount of passion, because you do also reach a level which, you know, when you're a giant actor, the amount of money you make is unrealistic. Like you and I personally can't fathom the amount of money some of these people make, bro. Like, I believe if you, like, just for the fun of it, right, you go to Tom Cruise, and you search his net worth. I believe it says like 600 million. 600 million. Yeah, exactly, bro. His net worth is literally 600 million. But you still go to work and you still have passion, being worth 600 million net worth of Mohanlal, just for the fun of it. I do not. That's about, it says an estimated about $50 million. That is so much money. He does not need to do anything ever again in his entire life, bro. He does not need to lift a finger. When you are worth $50 million, you do not have to do anything ever again. Yet you still want to go and make the biggest movie of all time. Keep on being in project after project after project. People like this right here, like Mohanlal, like Tom Cruise, like all of these different people. The fact that they still have this amount of passion, and Cristiano Ronaldo, those type of people inspire me, because the work ethic and passion these human beings have is what I aspire to have, what I dream to be even 1% of, bro. And this is why I feel like you and I, we look up to someone like Mohanlal and all these guys, because they're just so fucking cool that they still can do what they can do after all this time, after all this money, after all this success, after probably the most incredible life. And, well, just think about it, man. The incredible stories these guys have about all sorts of different experiences on movies, like premieres, behind the scenes, whatever it might be, crazy parties, events, and all that sort of stuff, right? Their life must be so cool. So if you are even able to experience 1% of what these guys have experienced in their life, I think you would come out and say life was pretty freaking cool, man. Damn, I just got completely off track right here, man. But I just find stuff like this to be freaking inspiring, freaking cool, and it just brings a passion inside me that I can't even put into words, bro. So it's just a love letter to people like Mohanlal, people like just in that sort of realm where they just keep on working, they keep on doing it, and they're just badass to me. They simply are just badass to me, and they inspire me every fucking day, bro. I think this is like the coolest thing ever, man. So happy to see this movie doing so freaking well, and hopefully it just continues to go even crazier and crazier, man. What a fucking legend.